Hello Scorpio, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot and I'm here to give you your bi-monthly tarot reading for the month of June 2024. In this reading, I will be drawing some cards from the Divine Goddess Oracle deck and then I will clarify those cards with tarot. Please remember, this is a collective general reading. It is not individualized or personalized to you, and therefore it's quite possible that not every message that comes through today will resonate with you. And if that's the case, it's okay. It just means it's meant for another Scorpio watching. I do encourage you, though, to also view your sun, moon, rising in order to get a more comprehensive message. With all that said, let's try to hop on your timeline and give you some insight for the first 2 weeks of June 2024. Tapping into the Scorpio collective now for the first 2 weeks of June 2024. What do they need to know about? For the Scorpio collective, first 2 weeks of June 2024. All right, Scorpio, let's see what flies out for you. For the Scorpio collective, first 2 weeks of June 2024, what would you like to tell them? Thank you. Anything else for the Scorpio collective? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anything else for the... I think you have the most cards for the Scorpio collective. Anything else? Thank you very much. Bottom of the deck, we have strength. This card speaks about having determination, perseverance, and also it's a time of self-discovery. So having strength within yourself to maybe see parts of yourself that you maybe didn't want to confront or didn't want to deal with. And the first card that came flying out was happiness. New discoveries that lead to celebrations. This card speaks about loving yourself first. The second card that came out is Twin Flame. For those of you on the Twin Flame journey, you do need to heal and you do need to have the strength to do self-discovery. And of course, you need to find that internal pure source of unconditional love for yourself in order to aid you in 3D union with your Twin Flame. So there is a spiritual connection here between you and another individual. We also had awakening, which I like. This is a spiritual awakening for you and your twin, a realization, a shift, or even a discovery. You had a lot of cards come out. Wisdom, like that very much. This is knowledge gained through experience from a wise counselor, a shaman, a healer, a tarot reader, or just even your own internal wisdom connecting to a higher source, a divine being, if you will. Deception, false illusions. But this card also speaks about someone who feels like they're not good enough or who may be falling into bad habits. And remember that card at the bottom of the deck was strength, which also speaks about self-discovery and doing some shadow work and healing. You also had evaluation. Feed out what doesn't serve you and reevaluate the situation. Again, that could all be internal. We'll see what tarot has. You have boundaries. Know when to put your walls up, but also know when to let them down in order to allow yourself to receive love. You definitely have the most cards out of all 12 signs. And then stress, which speaks about cleansing and detoxifying unnecessary commitments from your life. So some of you in a twin flame connection, either you or your partner may have to cleanse or detoxify themselves from other commitments, other relationships in order to have 3D union with you. We're going to take these in clusters here, if you will. So happiness, and we'll do that separately, but the twin flame, the awakening, the wisdom card, I feel like they're all talking about a spiritual awakening and coming into union. And then we'll also do this deception, evaluation, and the boundaries card, and we'll do the stress card separately for you. So happiness, new discoveries that lead to celebrations, learning to love yourself first. Twin flame, tell us more about this twin flame awakening and this wisdom, that Scorpio. And I'll read this both ways because not everyone is on the twin flame journey. So for those of you who aren't on the twin flame journey, you could very well take this as your soulmates, or you could take this as you are awakening and finding balance within yourself, because we all possess feminine and masculine energies. And so this could just be you having the spiritual awakening and finding yourselves internally to be more balanced. So I like that very much. Take it all how it resonates to you. Tell us more about this twin flame awakening and wisdom card. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Scorpio, first up we have Ace of Wands, Passionate, new, creative beginning, inspiration. Tell us more about this Ace of Wands and this twin flame, the awakening and the wisdom. One more shuffle here, please and thank you. Ace of Wands clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you are connecting with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Tell us more. Ace of Wands, or I should say Queen of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles to the... I'm not going to take all of those, but I will take the Hierophant card since that came out. I want to make sure I put these all back in the deck correctly for you. Hierophant card. Okay, I'm seeing a theme now, and I'm picking up on some messages. Tell me more about the Hierophant in respect to twin flame, awakening, and wisdom. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Hierophant further clarified by the World card and the Justice card. Wow, wow, wow. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, and Six of Pentacles. For some of you, either you or your twin flame, you or your soulmate, you or your divine counterpart, however you wish to label that individual, could be juggling two people. So whether you're juggling someone else and your twin flame, soulmate slash, whomever, or they are juggling you with someone else, there's possibly a higher level of commitment here, quite possibly a marriage here. And it looks like, yes, one of you will need to cleanse, detoxify, separate yourselves, right? Disconnect, if you will, from this individual in order to come into twin flame union. Now, this is coming up for your reading for the first 2 weeks of June. So it's quite possible that either you are coming to this realization that this is something you have to do, you have to put an end to in order to be with your twin, soulmate, whomever, or that individual is coming to that realization that in order to have a brand new beginning with you, really starting off, like clearing the field, if you will, and having a real new start with you, it means that they need to complete, right, World card, put an end to, close the cycle on whatever that higher level of commitment or marriage is. This will bring justice, if you will, to the situation. For others of you with these, this is a very simple 6-card spread. We have 50%, right? 3 cards are major arcana. For some of you, it's almost like whether or not you or your person wants to do this, this is a divine intervention. So the wheels of this happening begin to spin, if you will, begin to turn in, I don't want to say in your favor, because, ending any kind of relationship is never easy. But either you or your person is coming into the realization that this other relationship needs to end, or divine intervention is here in the first 2 weeks of June to make sure it happens. How it happens will be different for all of you, but it does appear that there's maybe some wisdom comes into play here. Perhaps the other person finds out about it and they're the one who exits, or just you or your person has this awakening that this is something that they have to do one way or another. It does look, if that's the case, that other relationship is coming to an end, and there is a higher level of commitment than starting off this new cycle with the two of you together. Wow. Deception, evaluation, and boundaries. I think some of you are under the false illusion that this would never happen. For those of you on the journey, it's happening. Tell us more about deception, evaluation, and boundaries for the Scorpio collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Clarified by the Strength card, which was the bottom of the deck. So you need to believe in this, right? Believe that this is possible, whatever this is for you. That believe that this new beginning is possible for you. This is all about the law of attraction, what we believe, and not just wish or manifest, but we actually believe it, and we live our daily lives believing this will happen. Here's a great example. So I was speaking to a friend, and she said, well, I really want to find someone. And I said, okay, but are you ready? And she was like, well, of course I am. And I'm like, are you? Because half your bed every night has all of your laundry on it. So, as silly as it sounds, it's almost like you need to believe in it so much that you start living as if that was your reality, right? Leaving half of that bed space empty and clear, not having a laptop or a pile of clothes there. When you have dinner, set 2 place settings. Get ready is what I want to say. Like, change the bed sheets, change the bed sheets, and get ready. Live as if it's already happening, as if you are already coming home every day to that person, or they are coming home to you. It really is the law of attraction. I hate to say it, but it's almost like a mind over matter thing. You need to stop deceiving yourself that this is not possible, whether it's a twin flame, a soulmate, reuniting with a former lover, or finding even new love with that passionate new beginning, which can go to a higher level of commitment. I believe that a lot of you need to stop deceiving yourselves that it's not possible, because it is. Strength. Tell us more about the Strength card. And yes, it takes strength and courage. It takes strength and courage and patience and self-control to believe in something when it's not manifesting as quickly as we want it to. You need to have hope and faith that it will materialize for you. Tell us more about the Strength card. One more shuffle here, please. And thank you. 5 of Swords. Lots of internal conflict on this. I think a lot of you go back and forth on, yes, this is going to happen. No, it's not. Yes, this is going to happen. No, it's not. There a lot of internal conflict. Tell us more. The Sun card. So you do know. There is a part of you that knows that either, you know, you will reconnect with this past person, or you will connect with your twin flame, or you will find your divine counterpart, or there is someone new out there for you. Most of you know this at the core heart of yourselves inside. You know this. The 5 of Swords is air, and the air suit in tarot deals with not just the communication of what we speak to other people, but also the words we speak to ourselves, what we think. And so while internally you know that this will come to fruition for you, and you will be happy, and it will be positive, and it will be successful, up here you're going back and forth saying, yes it will, no it won't, yes it will, no it won't, yes it will, no it won't. You need to have the strength to overcome your doubts. Overcome your doubts, my friends. Stress. I'm not going to clarify stress, because I do believe that with this whole twin flame thing, we clarified here, one, if not both of you, needs to walk away from something else. And if it is that you're single and you're waiting for someone, you need to cleanse and detoxify from the negative thinking that you never will find someone, because you are deceiving yourselves. That is a false illusion you're giving yourself. There is someone new waiting for you. You just need to heal and do the work. Love yourself first. You'll be surprised how quickly that person shows up. Right behind strength, we had obsession, focusing too much on one situation. So again, that whole, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. You really need to shift your mindset. And right behind that, we have resolving issues. You can't make it up. Solving inner conflict. So really, and right behind that, manifestation. Okay. So Scorpio, whether you are single, whether you want to reunite with a past person, whether you want to unite with your twin flame, find your soulmate. You need to stop deceiving yourselves that these things are not possible. I suggest that you look into the laws of attraction to get a better understanding of what it is and how you can implement that in your life. Just know that the happiest card in the tarot deck, right, 78 cards, this came out for you. So I want to say, get out of your head and know that success is on its way to you, my friend. Let's look out a little bit further. How does Scorpio end the last 2 weeks of June 2024? How did they end the month? Wow, that came out. How did they end the month of June? You got to get out of your heads. You have to get out of your heads. Have to get out of your heads. 6 of Pentacles. Tell me more. Victory. So, if you can get out of your heads and focus again, laws of attraction, lots of great knowledgeable links on Google or whatever search engine you use to really look into that. And I would say begin implementing that in your life. Live as if you already have that person. You will then have victory, equal reciprocity, and complete victory here. So I like this very much for you. Focus on yourselves. Look at that. Like, speak the truth. Speak the truth to yourself. That's what the King and Queen of Swords do. They hold the sword of truth in their hand, the Ace of Swords. And so a little bit more reminder. Yeah, for some of you, it is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn coming your way. So know that victory is in sight. Focus on yourselves, love yourselves, and again, look into the laws of attraction. I think you will find it very, very beneficial to you during this time. I thoroughly enjoyed this reading, Scorpio. I hope you did too. If you like this message, if any part of it resonated with you, or you just want to claim part or all of it as your own, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. Drop me some comments below. I always enjoy interacting with all of you. Until I read for you again, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.